My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia, as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gilcyra Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
I'm Jenna. I am a cleric elf, and my name is Lix Balzator.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign.
Boom.
Are you guys ready for the finals? Because it is after midnight-ish.
I'm ready for the finals. Here we go, champ.
The NBA Finals.
Ari flies to the moon.
Go. Oh,
How many moons does this world have? Did we ever discuss that? I feel like we did. It's just 1, 7, 12 moons.
I don't think we ever did.
I'll raise you
so
50.
Either. Though we have said the moon, so maybe it is a singular moon.
Because the moon kind of came into play, right?
A couple of times.
I've got the full moon in the east, because I am the
That is
worshipful
not
motherfucker.
a full moon, though. It doesn't look like.
Looks pretty fucking full to my
Okay, well,
ball sack.
there's a whole there's a whole side that has black on the bottom.
No, it's all there.
Nobody.
Yeah, this one could be waxing or waning gibbous, depending on which way I turn the N.
That might.
But
be
my
a
mom
gibbous,
is
too.
definitely waxing and waning her gibbous.
That worked out.
Nailed it.
Yeah, this is a waxing gibbous.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right, so Ari enters the ring, murders Jelly just immediately, and walks away. Nailed it.
Yeah, best of luck with that, champ.
Nailed it.
So,
Are there bets still? Are you still able to place bets?
No, all betting has been
Okay.
closed since the start of the...
I've got a
Tournament.
goddamn plan. It's in my butt.
In my butt.
So it has taken a considerable amount of time for the arena to be cleaned and cleared
Why?
Considerable.
because there was blood and viscera and glass and brain matter and giant animal parts that took a lot of time for people to get cleaned up.
Probably a lot of pictures with the stuff like, people, tourists. I would probably got down in there and looked around.
And since there are both of you on the same side of the arena, both of your guys' names show up on the board. It says Ari Futan and Gilcyra Venfire, that burns into the wood, then traced in gold magic. And then the gates open up for you guys. You hear Eris addressing the crowd, cheering and getting them fired up for the finals of the single combat. There are recounts and recaps of previous matches. Some people are booing, some people are cheering. The people are booing have lost significant sums of money. People that are cheering have won significant sums of money. And Lux and Neith are there on your guys' side of the ring. You can speak with them and interact with them if you would like. But the gates will open and remain open until you and Gilcyra go up into the arena.
Hey, Lux.
Howdy, pal.
How should I kill this one?
Air fight.
Beautiful. That was my plan.
Air fight, bro.
Do I see Perry anywhere?
No, Perry's on the other side.
Harry's dead.
Harry's dead. We've
Perry's not
been
dead.
over this. I killed him.
Yeah, Perry went, and he
Yeah,
died.
he's dead.
That was such a great fight. I had so much fun with it.
Okay, I walk into the arena.
Oh, without... All right. So, Jelsira is the first. She leaves you standing there, and she goes into the arena. She appears to be all about that business.
That's
She
right.
appears to be all about that life at the moment.
Business.
All right. Is it dark now?
Yes.
Beautiful.
It is still dark from when Ares had moved the sun and rose the moon.
The psycho. I love it. He's insane.
Yeah, he is. He's the god of war. He's pretty fucked up.
Don't want to be anywhere near him.
Well, I mean, Jelsira fucking ate half of him.
Okay. Well,
Well, a third of him at least.
I'm gonna go into the ring, the hexagon, the
Squared
cubits,
circle. The octagon.
the dodecahedron, and I'm gonna pop over. I'm gonna get opposite
Is that like a 12-sided something?
Jelsira, and
Dodecahedron?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna become invisible.
So Jelsira is first to walk into the ring. The crowd cheers and rains on her flowers and roses.
Gross.
You walk into the arena after her, and you walk to the other side of the arena. Jelsira, you see Ari for just one moment across the way from you. And then as soon as you see him, you then see a blurring in motion that seems to rapidly go back and forth. And then Ari has disappeared. You no longer see Ari.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
you appear to be standing alone in the arena.
Cedric? I'm like, hey, Cedric, if you're around, do you see Ari?
No.
Okay.
And I need both of you to roll for initiative, please, just to determine who's going to get the first action. So D20 plus your initiative modifier, which is your dex modifier.
Ooh.
And I think both of you are dex-based, so your roll is going to be important.
22.
Nice.
Yo, 11, baby.
All right. So, Jelsira, you will get the first action. Matt, you will get the chance to respond. So you are standing there alone in the ring. Well, appear to be alone in the ring. Have you ever seen Ari's shadow step before?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, so you appear to be alone in the ring.
I'm like, where the heck did Ari go? I just kind of look around a little bit, like look behind me, to the side of me. Do I see any movements on the ground or anything? Or
Ari, are you making any movements, or have you faded into the shadows?
I just faded into the shadows.
Standing still?
Yep.
You see no kick up of dust. You see no movement. There are no footprints in the sand. But you do know that he can pass without trace. Even if he was in the sand, he could have cast pass without trace, and there would be no markings or leavings of him anyway. You know Ari is capable of that. So looking for traces and footprints aren't going to do you a bit of good because you know he can pass without trace. You guys have done
a
it
bunch.
multiple times. Yep. So at any point you like, Ari, you can get a sneak attack.
Nice.
Bear in mind, you guys have about 20 minutes before we have to get the rest of the party in.
All right. Well, I will fucking sneak attack the shit out of Gelsira. I'm gonna dash in and fucking get low and give her a punch to the stomach. And I'm gonna go ahead and what did I say? Yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point to make that a stunning strike and get that unarmed bonus attack. Bam! Right across the face. Is the hope anyway. You know how it plays out, I don't know. But boom, and then extra attack, I'm going to fucking kick her in the stomach. So not in the chest to send her backwards, but just the fucking boom right in the stomach. And then spend the key to do the flurry of blows and fucking
That's a tiny strike.
bow right in the head.
So, Jelsira, you hear a whooshing of the wind for just a moment before the wind is knocked out of you as you feel a fist directly into your gut.
oof.
There is a flash of ki that appears to emanate out of nowhere. As one punch connects to your stomach, there is another punch that connects. Where was the second hit? Where was the stunning strike?
The stunning strike was the first one in the stomach.
Oh, okay.
The second one was to the head. Bow. And then the extra attack was a kick to the stomach, and then 2 punches to the head.
Okay. So you are going to end up taking a total of 30 damage.
You're dead.
After the first punch hit you in the stomach, you were unable to react or move. It seems like all of your muscles tensed up for just a moment. As you take another successive amount of blows, each blow comes so incredibly quick you cannot keep track of it. All you can hear is the sound of fists and legs cutting through the wind. So you can hear a whistling sound, and all you can do is watch as these blows land body shot after body shot, after head blow after head blow, and there are bright flashes of ki that emanate from the single points of origin where you are hit. And unfortunately, you are stunned until his next turn.
Oh, yeah, baby. So I'm going to jump back and bring out the stone of controlling Earth Elemental and summon my Earth Elemental.
So you see, just a moment, you see a figure jump out of the shadows, like the quick motion back and forth now rematerializes 40 feet away from you, and you see Ari, and you see him pull out his stone and hear him yell,
Genuflect!
and then the ground under you begins to shake, and an earth elemental, very similar to the first one that you saw fighting Perry, summons up out of the ground, and all of a sudden you have control of your limbs again. That was very nice of you to not hit her for another 30 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, but this was my opportunity to get Earthy out. And can I Cloak of Shadows again, or will I have to wait till my next?
You'll wait till your next turn.
So I'm just there now.
Yep.
How far away is the Earth Elemental from me?
How far away do you want to summon the Earth Elemental?
It's going to be right in front of her.
5 feet. The Earth Elemental is 5 feet within melee directly in front of you. You saw Ari for just a moment before the giant Earth Elemental obscures your view of Ari.
Okay, I'd better do something.
Yes, you better.
Understatement of the century. I better do something. You could just forfeit. Jelly!
So I still have 2 level 5 spell slots.
And all of your wild shapes.
And on my wild shapes.
Good to
That's
know.
correct.
And you are 30 hit points down on Jelsira.
How many wild shapes do you have?
3?
Yeah, no, I lose.
2?
Mm-hmm. But I can only
Still.
but the most I can only wild shape into an elephant. That's the most powerful creature I can wild shape into.
Seems pretty powerful. Slam.
That's still really fucking powerful.
Yeah, still bigger than Ari.
Bigger than my dick.
Hey! Roasted.
It's
Self-roasted.
also bigger than.
I would like to.
An elephant trunk is a dick.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a level 5 spell slot to cast Polymorph on myself into a T-Rex.
So from behind the Earth Elemental, you see a giant T-Rex. From your point of view, it looks like it materializes up out of the ground. It stands about 20 feet taller than your Earth Elemental. While you are taller than the Earth Elemental, you can see Ari for just a moment. And then the Earth Elemental is about 12 feet tall directly in front of you. You can attack the Earth Elemental if you would like. Is Polymorph in action? You can't attack the Earth Elemental.
It's just like if I didn't polymorph or do anything, I would have died.
So there is now a massive T-Rex directly in front of your Earth Elemental, about 40 feet in front of you, Ari.
Okay, so my Earth Elemental gets turns and I get turns, right? Cool. Okay, so the Earth Elemental is going to do its 2 slam attacks on this crazy dinosaur. Is it dinosaur?
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, so it does 2d8 plus 5 per slam. So that's 23. So half of that is your call, 12 or 11.
You said 2d8 plus 5?
Yeah. So
4d8 plus 10?
Yeah, total, yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 42, halved, 21 damage.
All right.
You take 21 damage in your T-Rex form.
He does that.
As the Earth Elemental raises its giant fist up and slams at the midsection of your body. It can't hit your head because it can't reach as tall as you are. And then follows up with another whirlwind slam into the... Actually, clockwise slam uppercut into the midsection of your T-Rex. So, boom down and then boom uppercut up into your midsection.
And
Well, that's what Gelsira would do. You're a big fucking T-Rex, so it's like thump, thump.
Ari is then going to use his action to cloak of shadows and become invisible again.
And for a moment, you see a blurring of Ari's figure as he vanishes seemingly right in front of you.
That shit doesn't even cost me key.
No.
I love me.
It doesn't. It's fucking ridiculous.
Just
Wave
an
of the Shadow
action.
is dope. Yeah, it's an action.
So if I got Earthy out there, my action is stay the fuck invisible.
So you know, having control of Earth Elementals yourself, that
I'm learning
as
to play.
long as the Earth Elemental, or as long as the caster of the Earth Elemental has control and has concentration, that Earth Elemental will be there until it dies. How much HP does the Earth Elemental have?
126
I'm going to need you to keep track of it.
billion. I got it written down.
Okay.
I got it written down,
Wrote
baby.
down, baby.
I'm
So
dumb
Ari
as shit.
vanishes from your vision for just a moment, so you have an Earth Elemental directly in front of you.
Get
I-
some.
did I-
Ari's a cheating son of a bitch.
Did I see
Get
that point
some.
where Ari vanished?
Yes, you did see the point where he blurred out for just a moment. He was there, then there was a quick rapid shift as his body appeared to fade into the darkness. That's Ares' fault. He shouldn't have made it early night, that fucking cocksucker. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I thought it was a great environmental effect that would be really, really cool for Ares
Yeah.
joining the arena.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's now working in your disadvantage.
Love it. Cocksucker's still okay, right?
Yeah,
It's one of my faves.
anybody can suck a cock. Anybody can be a cocksucker.
Is there offensive about something?
I
That
just worry that it's maybe not okay.
I think we'll find out.
I tell people to suck my whole dick all the time.
I have no doubt that you do.
Take it all.
All right, come at my Earthy. Or at me.
I'd like to. This probably isn't going to work, but I just got to
Efficiency
try
on
to do.
saving throws means boom, baby.
What happens? Okay, so while he did. What is it again? That the action that made him disappear.
It's Cloak of Shadows.
Cloak of
I become
Shadows.
invisible.
So basically, could still technically get hit. It's just really hard, right?
It would be incredibly difficult. For story's sake, I will give you a 50-50.
Okay.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
You went. You'll do what?
4.
Are you charging?
I wanted to take my tail, just my giant tail, and just try to do it in like a big circle motion.
Like somehow get around the Earth Elemental, who is pretty
How
big.
big is the tail? Is it like
He's a
40
large
feet long?
elemental.
What are you
He's
again?
neutral.
T-Rex.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, they don't even have that long of tails, and they definitely don't move very far.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this
They're pretty
isn't.
stationary.
So
They're for
you
balance.
do a tail swipe to try and get around the Earth Elemental. It was a 1. If it had been 4, 5, or 6, you'd have hit, but at 1, 2, or 3, you missed. So you do not hit Ari. Ari, you see a giant tail swing in your general direction, assuming you haven't moved. You're just invisible there in the shadows. But the tail does connect to the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
As you waylay into the Earth Elemental with the entire weight of your tail. So what is the damage of your tail swipe or tail attack?
1 8.
It's 3d8 plus 7.
Jesus.
You are going to do 32 damage to the Earth Elemental as your tail crushes into the full weight of the stone and earth. You knock a couple pieces of cobblestone off, and you budge the Earth Elemental about 5 feet as your weight of your body forcefully moves the Earth Elemental. But you are able to do a complete 360 to get back around facing the Elemental
Nice.
for your follow-up attacks. Because I know
What
T-Rex
kind
has
of-
more than one.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is that tail
Bashing.
swipey?
It's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
He's got damage resistance to bludgeoning.
Damn.
Does it?
It does.
16 damage
Damn.
to the Earth Elemental in bludgeoning damage. I thought it would have been bashing damage. That's a shame.
Okay. Well, I got my bite.
I'm over here to ruin your day. I got the card.
This is piercing damage.
Sure.
4d12 plus 7.
4d12?
40,
Also,
12.
resistance to piercing damage.
What?
Yep.
Does it really have resistance to piercing?
Yep.
Jesus, 4d12. I believe you. 4d12
Directly
would be
from-
48 plus 7 would be 55. 22 more damage to the Earth Elemental.
Hey, you're chipping away.
And
Chip, chip, chip.
it is. Do you have any more attacks?
Nope.
It is now you and the Earth Elemental's turn as she gnashes into the Earth Elemental. She swings around her giant tail, hits it square in the side. It shoves it to the side about 5 feet, and she rears her giant head and bites into the body of the Earth Elemental. Stone and sand fly out from the body of the Earth Elemental, but the Earth Elemental appears to be just fine.
Yeah.
No worse for anywhere. Wow.
Living his
Resistance
best life.
to piercing and bludgeoning. That fucking sucks.
And also slashing of a non-magical variety.
Jesus
but,
Christ.
you know. Yeah. So the Earth Elemental is going to do them slam attacks on that giant dumbass dinosaur. Go just slam the shit out of the side of it, one and then the other side.
Yeah, that's what I was going to have it do. I was going to have it like, you know how you would hit bang on a bass drum at the same time or smash two cymbals together? Just both fists simultaneously directly into the rib cage and torso of the T-Rex, like this, both slams at the same time. That was 4d8 plus 10?
Yeah, so it's 23 after.
20,
I think,
yeah. So 23 more damage to your T-Rex form.
Nice.
I'm going to let her do full damage to the T-Rex as long as it's not resisted. Or full damage to the Earth Elemental as long as it's not resisted.
You
But-
would.
Yeah. But we all know that the damage the T-Rex can do is, in fact, resisted.
And as my action, I'm going to move to a different spot, maybe further back.
As far as you would like, you
Just
can
away from.
dash, and you move incredibly fast. You can get anywhere you want. You're
I want to
hidden in the
be
shadows.
out of range of the dumbass dinosaur.
Okay. How far back? Or away?
It's maybe, I don't know what the dinosaur's reach is, but I gotta assume like maybe
About 32 feet.
50 feet
Oh.
away would be okay.
The body length is 32 feet. What's the move speed on a T-Rex? 50? 60?
Let me.
A billion? 1 million?
I think it's got to be
Trillion.
above 40. It's got
50.
50? Nailed it. So you would need to get about 82 feet away to be safe from any attacks.
That tail shit's fucked up. Yeah, because I can dash pretty quick.
Yes, you can.
So I'll just pop back 100 feet
Easy.
and
You could even,
Be
with
invisible.
a flourish, just dash back and float. Like one jump, float like 50 feet, and then another jump back at your initial land to float back another 50 feet.
Yeah, I can
like
do
Crouching
that.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon style if you
and
want to get
still
100
be
feet.
invisible if we're in dim light here.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, so invisible and out of range.
Yeah.
Biatches!
And it's your action.
Get some.
How many hit points does the Earth Elemental have left?
88.
Wow. After 2 attacks, it's got 88 left.
Yep.
T-Rex can do some damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Let me check on something.
She's got some biting in.
4d12 is absurd.
Yeah, still resistance is great. Earth Elemental is great.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. And now if it's dark, I can just
4d12 plus 7. Fuck.
shadow the shit up and maybe even still help. Baby.
As long as you don't take damage, you retain concentration.
In this fight, since it's not, the dice, I just got to play it safe.
Yeah.
Stay out of range until the Earth Elemental's beaten, and then hopefully it whittles her down enough so that maybe she goes through 2 wild shapes. I don't know. That's best case scenario. Honestly.
Honestly, like, I'm kind of afraid to unpolymorph right now. I think the only thing I can continue to do is just continue to fight.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
As a T-Rex. So even though he has resistance, I'm still going to do some
Highest
damage.
damage possible.
Yeah. So the bite first, that's the 4d12 plus 7.
So another 22 damage to the Earth Elemental as she bites into its shoulder and she rips her massive jaws away, taking a chunk of its shoulder out with it. She crunches down on her teeth and the rock becomes sand as it pours out of her mouth. She appears to be eating your Earth Elemental bite by bite.
It makes whoopee.
And then I'm going to tail attack it. So that's going to be 3d8 plus 7.
It's just unfair, Druid. Just unfair.
So another 16 damage as she
Unreal.
rips out a large portion of its core.
I'm so
About
good at-
half of its core gets ripped out and flies across the arena and smashes into the wall and crumbles. Your Earth Elemental's had a couple chunks taken out of it. appears to be still in fighting order.
Oh, yeah. I'm so good at math.
And it is you and your Earth Elemental's action.
Slammy slam time, baby.
So
23
the Earth
damage.
Elemental is going to... How do I want it to double slam? It's just going to... Well, because you bit at it, your head's a little bit lower, so it's going to double slam directly onto the top of your skull.
Oof.
So it's going to be... What was it? 4d8 plus 10? Yeah, 4d8 plus 10. Another 21 damage to your T-Rex form as heavy, gravelly, sandy fists smash into the top of your skull. As the fish smash into your skull, there are bits of stone and sand that fly back towards the crowd as the Earth Elemental appears to be pouring into you everything that it possibly can to whittle you down to the best of its ability.
Well, I still have 71 hit points left as a T-Rex.
I think you and the Earth Elemental are pretty much on par at this point in time.
I'm going to dash in with my action, dash back on in there, and fucking hit the T-Rex with a stunning strike.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to do.
Just one stunning strike?
I'm going to hit it with the stunning strike, of course, and then, do some more damage. Why not help out while I'm here? Fucking biggity bang bang. The bonus unarmed attack. And then the extra attack of, I'm going to fucking kick it. Bah! Get some key-infused kicking going on here. I know it's a giant-ass, dumbass T-Rex, but I can still do damage. I'm strong.
So you feel on your massive T-Rex leg what feels like a little bit of tickles. There is a punch at roughly the kneecap.
Oof.
The one leg that was hit locks up in place, just the one leg, and you are going to take another 30 damage in your T-Rex form, but that one leg is of no longer use at the moment. You still have one leg, your tail, and your head that you can... It's a big T-Rex.
Yeah.
You were able to stun a portion of her.
Oh, okay.
But Ari phases in for just one moment, and you can see him and an Earth Elemental both directly in front of you, but one leg is locked in place. It will not move. So you do not have the ability to tail swipe because you cannot move both legs to spin. So you have one attack available to you, and there are two targets directly in front of you.
If Ari loses concentration, he loses control of the Earth Elemental.
Yes, he does.
They can attack either of us.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm gonna bite Ari.
I got proficiency on saving throws.
Well, there's
Badass
no
level
saving
14.
throw.
I know. That's what's fucked up is my cool ass shit. Shit that makes my monk ass bitch an awesome bitch.
So there would be a shadow that looms over you as you look up and you see a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex head come down at you at your shoulder.
Can I dodge?
As a reaction, you get a dodge, right?
Oh.
I thought that the dodge was...
Do you have uncanny dodge? Because that's a bonus action.
I don't think he has uncanny dodge. No, for storyteller purposes, you don't get your dodge. So the T-Rex bites into your shoulder. 48 plus 7, 55. For 24 damage. No, sorry, more than that. 27 damage. Yeah. As scales and piece of your cloak get ripped from your body. Just the scales, not any muscle or any flesh, just some scales. You are now missing a couple scales on your shoulder. As a giant T-Rex takes a big old bite out of you for a moment. And you are standing there in front of a T-Rex whose head is now level with you and your Earth Elemental standing there in place. This is crazy fucked up.
Did I lose control of the Earth Elemental?
You took how much damage?
27.
27. What breaks concentration when you take how much damage?
I think you have to roll, and it has to be...
You rolled a save on concentration.
Yeah, but it's like it has to do with how much damage was taken.
Yeah, it's equivalent to how much damage you do.
Let's see here. Let me see. I can't remember.
I can't either.
It
No, for the
is-
sake of story, you'll pass your concentration save, Ari. So you do not lose control of the Earth Elemental. You feel your concentration waver for a moment, but you because of your ability to dodge and your prowess to roll with the punch, you managed to keep your concentration over the Earth Elemental, which is super fortuitous because both of you are within striking distance of the Earth Elemental and it has 2 slam attacks. So both of you would have been valid targets. So no, concentration is not broken.
Okay. So
because everybody's just been passing saves just automatically.
okay. So he's gonna attack the T-Rex then.
Double slam?
Earthy, yeah. Doing it, just fucking wah-bah, wah-ka-ka-bah.
So because the head is lower, the Earth Elemental can just do 2 haymakers, 1 left, 1 right to the side of your T-Rex head for...
1,000,000 damage.
No, it's not. How
Was
much damage has it been every time?
2d8 plus 5.
Last time it was 21.
23.
21.
It should be 23 because 2d8 plus 5 is 16, plus 5 is 23, is 46, 23. So half is 23. It was 23 before. It should have been 23.
Whatever. 21. Fuck it.
How
It's my
fucking
story.
dare you?
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to burn you at the stake, witch.
I mean, you could. You could certainly try.
It's my right.
And there's your action.
I jump back into the shadows and become invisible again.
All right. Your leg is no longer seized up. You have full range of motion and control.
All right, I'm going to attack the Earth Elemental.
How so?
It was a bite and a tail.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
3.
11.
6.
I am so bad at those stuff.
So there is a bite in the Earth Elemental, which would be 55, but that's going to be halved, so we'll call it 22. The bite takes out another one of the shoulders. How much HP does the Earth Elemental have left after that bite?
After that bite,
Yeah.
how much did it take out? 22? Yeah, no, that's right. 28. 28 HP left.
So as you bite at the Earth Elemental, you rip off one of its arms,
Nice.
and one of the arms are detached from your Earth Elemental as sand begins to pour out of what would be an open wound. And the Earth Elemental falls to 1 knee, having 28 HP left, but still 1 good arm that it can swing with. It's not affected other than losing 1 of its slam attacks. And then you, after biting and ripping its arm off, you continue with your momentum and swing your tail into the Earth Elemental, into the spot that you have been softening up. How much damage does the tail whip do?
That is
Too much?
probably, oh, shoot.
What was it, like?
3d8 plus 7.
Yeah, 3d8 plus 7. 24 plus 7 is 32 halved, and going to be another 16 damage. So you split the Earth Elemental in twain, actually, with your tail swipe, because you've been focusing on that weakened part of the body. She splits your Earth Elemental in half. The bottom portion falls into the sand, and the top portion is there with one arm that it can still swing with, but it no longer has the ability to walk or move. But it is now up to you and a one-armed, no-legged Earth Elemental to take your actions.
It's gonna do a slam then.
So it's going
2d8
to do
plus 5.
1 slam for 11 damage.
Oh shit.
It does 11 damage towards your leg as it hits your shin.
Wow, I can't do math.
16 plus 5 would be 21.
Yeah.
We've knocked
Yep.
that in half.
Yeah, no, yeah.
10 and a half. We'll call it 11.
I don't know why I was saying 23. That's wild. I might be retarded.
And
Cheater.
it is your action.
58 damage is what he does. Well, he's still on the ropes, but still. I'm just going to fly while invisible because it's dark as shit. So
Nice.
I'm
You're
gonna,
going to take to the sky?
yeah, I'm gonna like circle around behind, but out of range of the dumbass dinosaur.
How high up?
Yeah, that'll change some things, huh? I mean, maybe I go to the side then, swing around to the side, but like 30 feet in the air.
Okay. So you lift off into the sky. You flap your massive wings. There is a little bit of dust that kicks up. You can see a little bit of dust that kicks up. One left, one right. There's just a little swirl of dust. And you hear nothing. And you are standing there in front of an earth elemental with one arm and no lower torso.
Still a gangster.
And it is your action.
So I can't see Ari then, correct?
Right, I'm invisible.
Okay.
So I'm awesome.
Do T-Rexes have,
Invisible sight?
an ability to detect stealth or anything like that? Or invisibility?
Blind sense?
Blind sense? No, that would only be if
Just
she was
invisible.
blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ari.
No,
invisible.
blind
She's not
sense
blinded.
is you are aware of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet so long as you can hear.
Yeah,
Your
no,
mom's
I have
aware.
+4 perception.
Locate this dick.
I don't-
I know
I-
this because
Use your
this is my
action
new
on
thing that I
locate
got.
object.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't,
Bianca had blind
I don't have that
sense.
spell.
Do that.
prepared.
So long as I can hear it,
Use that action.
I know where it is.
Find me.
Ari, looking at you.
And then watch me murder you.
So whatever action you take is going to kill the earth elemental. Will
Yeah.
just disintegrate it. So you choose if you want it to be the bite or the tail.
Yeah, it's going to be the tail.
It's going to be the tail?
Mm-hmm.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
I'm so bad at this, too.
Hot diggity dog. Ari, you said you were 30 feet away to the side?
Yes.
Okay, so she swings around with her tail. You are 30 feet away. A T-Rex is 32 feet long. You are within tail swiping range by 2 feet.
Sure.
As you whip your tail around, you feel it connect with something that was in the sky. What's the damage on the tail swipe?
3d8 + 7.
3d8 plus 7. I'm never going to remember that. Ari, you're going to take 16 damage
Nice.
as a tail slams into you, and it's going to knock you forward to what would be the front of her head. She still can't see you, though, because you are still invisible. It's just freak accident that you got hit by the tail. And the tail swings into the golem and takes its head completely off its shoulders. And as the tail slaps into the head explodes into sand and gravel, and the rest of it disintegrates. The earth elemental is no more. But now you are flying in
And
the air
right in front of her head.
in front of her head.
Okay, I'm going to fly onto the back of her head, like neck, back of head region, where she can't fucking bite me or fucking
you with the
probably
tail?
hit me with the tail and just start fucking wailing on her fucking T-Rex head.
I imagine with fists and
Yeah.
elbows.
Fuck yeah, just fucking, we're going, da da da, fucking, yeah, I probably hit her with the 5 attacks.
So you are going to take 30 damage.
Yeah, I'm down to 0 hit points as a T-Rex.
Ooh.
So I'm turning. I got to turn back into Jelsira.
So, yeah, there are 5 blows to the back of the neck of the T-Rex that are sharp and painful. There are loud cracks of ki as the neck and the back of the T-Rex, the spine shatters. And you are forced out of your T-Rex form. And as you shift back into Jelsira, there is Ari directly over you, almost directly on top of you, ready to resume punching you. So he is directly behind you. It is your action.
I would.
Damn, you dropped a T-Rex?
Yeah.
Dope.
I'm gonna burn my last level 5 spell. No, I've.
That Ari Fute.
Yes, I'm gonna burn my last level 5 spell slot to cast Blight. And this is gonna be 98 damage.
Are you going to turn... Don't you have to see the target?
What kind of damage
Oh,
is
I thought I could see him.
Well, he's behind you.
Oh,
You could use your move action to turn around.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So you were going to turn around, bout face 180 degrees to look at Ari directly?
Yeah.
I'm immune to disease and poison.
Yeah,
don't know
the
if that
problem is
helps.
you're going to cast Blight,
I'm immune.
and you see the magic wash over him, and nothing happens. He is immune to disease and blight.
Welcome to monks.
Got that at 10th level, baby.
And Ari, you see her cast to try to cast Blight. You are familiar with the motions and words of Blight. You've seen her cast it multiple times.
I laugh heartily.
He laughs heartily in your face.
And was that your action?
Blight is an action, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a bonus?
Do you have a spell bonus action?
I'm gonna wild shape into an elephant.
Unreal.
So she wild shapes into an elephant, and you are there face to face with an elephant. Your action. You are free to do as you so choose. This is becoming very similar to your fight with Perry.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with the breath weapon. And
Nice.
it's 4d6. So I don't know. Half
But
of
if
that
I
is
remember
12.
correctly, Perry
12.
conceded. Perry was just like, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then you have your extra attack and flurry of blows you can follow up with as you'd like.
Yep. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fly at that motherfucking elephant. And
You don't have to fly. It's directly in front of you.
Well, like a fucking jump and kick right in the fucking face of the Dumbo.
So there is going to be a roar from Ari as fire escapes from his massive maw. You can see a massive fireball escape from his face directly into the face of your elephant. And as the fireball explodes on the face of your elephant, you see Ari jump through the fireball with 2 bicycle kicks in the air, followed up by a flurry of blows
Boom, baby.
as he lands. And your elephant is going to take 54 damage from the fireball and the flurry of blows.
Whew, jeez. He's 54.
What's up,
Yes.
Doc?
Wow.
I ain't playing around. You got all these cheat skills.
Okay.
Cheaty McGee.
Bad news is he's directly on top of you, so you do not have enough space to charge.
He could step on him, though.
I'm definitely on top of that head.
So you have
I learned.
your what? Gore action?
And stomp. So if I can shake him off of me, maybe I can stomp at him.
I'm not fucking around with your dumbass animals anymore. Get in your weak spot, hang out there, and do my duties. Make duties. Make duties.
What's the damage on the gore?
3d8 plus 6.
3d8 plus 6. Ari, you are going to take 15 damage as she whirs her head in your direction as a tusk juts into between where your stomach and ribs would be, this section right here. But you are impaled on a tusk. Because you impaled him on the tusk, you are unable to stomp him as he is lifted in the air on your tusk. Good news is you're lifted in the air within melee range on her
Nice.
tusk, so you cannot be stomped. You cannot, unfortunately, jump away or move away, but you have all of your available attack actions
Here we go, champ.
to you.
All right, I'm gonna punch that fucking elephant in the face or wherever I can reach by being impaled, and try to do a stunning strike, I guess, on that face. I know it's a big ass animal, but it's got to do something. It's a stunning strike. I mean, I could roll for it. I don't know. So there's that punch, stunning strike, whatever. Bonus unarmed attack, boom, boom. Extra attack. Gonna keep punching because I'm just impaled here, baby. I
Yeah,
gotta do some
you're
damage.
up in the air.
Son.
So your elephant's going to
Flurry
take
of blows.
another 30 damage to your elephant,
Yeah, she's.
and
That means my elephant's done.
what is-
elephant form's done.
Yep.
So elephant form is done, and you are shifted back into Jelsira. There is a gaping open wound as blood is now pouring out of your abdomen section, but Jelsira is
Sexily.
unable to move. Her entire body is locked up. This is very similar to the stunning strike you took in the first hit. So you are standing there stunned in front of Ari Futan, who now has a large gaping open bleeding wound in his abdomen. And unfortunately, because you are stunned, Jelsira, there's not a whole lot you can do until his next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her with 5 more blows, just fucking furiously. And if she's about to die, I'm pulling.
She's
punches,
not.
but-
Jelsira is still at 59.
Mm-hmm.
Minus another 30. She's going to be at 29. So she will no longer be stunned.
Yeah.
Jelsira has 29 HP. Your joints loosen up, and you have free range of motion and action.
Well, I'm out of all my big spell slots.
Let's go, champ.
This is intense.
Hell yeah.
Right?
I'm not trying to lose to this weird ass druid. I figured out the weakness. You got to jump on their back.
I gotta try something different
Yes, you do.
because this isn't working.
Such a good tattoo, Jen. Looks great. On your arm, the only fucking one that's showing right now. Your tits are not out. FYI. Is it?
Yeah.
Did you die?
No.
No.
She still has one more wild shape available to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like elephant's not going to work.
Unreal.
She can also summon an Allosaurus. She can
Nope.
summon an elemental.
Nope.
No?
I'm out of those spell slots.
Oh, did you burn those spell slots for
On that blight,
blight?
I should have summoned an elemental.
Unreal.
I didn't know that he would.
A lot.
You have another wild shape?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
fair.
She does.
Lion.
I think I might.
Ari's
Oh.
eventually going to run out of HP. You still have a full another wild shape.
Okay, you know what? How about a good old saber-toothed tiger? It's been a while since I've done that.
Nice.
Since I pulled that card.
And that's got 2 claws and a bite, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was afraid of.
Jump on its back.
Let me pull up the stats for that.
Dig my claws into it.
Also, it has keen smell, so maybe if you try to, maybe it can sniff you out.
Oh,
if
and
you try
he
to.
has got a gaping, bloody wound open,
That's
and
right.
he's bleeding directly in front of you.
And I can wild shape as bonus action and then attack.
Oh, shit. So, as you knock her out of elephant form, and she shapes back into Gelsira,
And then I hit her 5 times.
yep,
It's
you hit her,
Jelsira.
and as you lay your final blow, Gelsira shifts into a saber-toothed tiger that lets out a low, dangerous growl. And as any large cat is wont to do, then lashes out at you as you were within melee range with 2 claws and a bite.
It's a cheat.
And there is quite a fire behind her eyes.
What's the damage there, killer?
The bite is 1d10 plus 5,
So that's going to be 7 damage from the bite.
and the claw is 2d6 plus 5.
And you have 2 claws?
No, it's just multi-attack. 1 bite, 1 claw.
One. So you're going to take 15 damage total from the bite and the claw as a saber-toothed tiger is now mauling you.
How long does these wild shapes last?
They
Limited
last.
or are they unlimited?
Until she chooses not to be in the wild
It's an
shape.
it's an hour
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
until either I unwild shape or I just go down to 0
Or
hit
goes
points.
down to 0.
I wonder if I could fly into the air far enough away she can't get to me for an hour.
Jeez.
Yeah, you could, but that would be boring as fuck.
Hey.
I mean, I could still call lightning on you if you do that. Just
You
saying.
can try.
Your action.
I'm gonna punch the tiger in the face, and yeah, why not? Stunning strike the tiger in the face, and then unarmed attack, extra attack, flurry of blows. So five attacks there.
So there is another 30 damage that comes at your saber-toothed tiger as there are 3 rapid strikes at the head, the nose, and the jaw. Forehead, nose, and jaw, blurring your vision for just a moment.
How many hit points?
30 damage.
Damn.
And then your saber-toothed tiger locks up as you are unable to lunge or retaliate. You are now super familiar with what this technique is. Every time he's hitting you, he's stunning you.
All right, so and then I'm gonna hit her again with 5 more attacks and the stunning strike to stun her again.
Can you stun her? I don't like that. I don't like stun lock.
I mean, I'm gonna run out of key.
Okay, we'll allow it.
Yeah, if I do the 5 attacks and one of them's a stunning strike, I'm out of key, and then so I just do 3 attacks after that. So 8.
So there's
attacks.
going to be another 30 damage that hits your saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, that's it.
And the saber-toothed tiger form drops, and Jelsira is standing there in front of you.
So I can hit her with the 3.
You can hit her with the 3.
Jesus, I might do this.
So it's punches with these badass gloves. So it's 1d8 plus 6. Was that 14? So 7 per. So 21.
So there are 3 more rapid strikes that come at you for 21 damage. You have 8 hit points left as Jelsira because you were at 29.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I must have missed one. All right.
And
How many?
I have you at 8 hit points
Okay.
left.
All right.
And it is your action as Ari begins to pant a little bit heavily. Those last strikes did not have the flashes of ki that you are familiar with. You have a sense that he may have exhausted whatever reserves he had available to him. But it appears you both are close to the edge, right?
I'm at 30.
Yeah.
which is like full.
He's fine. He's doing great.
All right. Well, I've got one last card up my sleeve. Call lightning.
What kind of save would that be if there was a save? Is there a save?
It'd be a deck save.
Deck save.
And I have proficiency on all saving
It's
throws.
3d10 lightning damage.
So you are going to take 15 lightning damage as she cries out to the heavens.
I'll take it.
There is... Oh, this is what it's going to come down to. This last move right here. So as she reaches out and calls to the heavens, there's a crack in the sky. Lightning surrounds your body in one giant circle that then collapses in on itself and shoots up and shoots back down as you take 15 damage as a bolt of lightning hits the crown of your skull and drops you to one knee for just one moment before you're able to look up at her and see her with your eyes. And it is still your action because you still have 15 HP and you are still alive.
Hell yeah. I'm going to pop in there and I'm going to, pull the punch if we get there, but
I recommend pulling the punch.
I'm going to pull.
You can't not knock her out.
I'm going to pull the punch, but even it's going to take 2 punches because the first one's going to give her 7 and that's going to bring her to 1, and then I'll pull the punch on the last one to kind of, or if I do 7 to take her to 1, can I knock her out with the one punch?
You can knock her out at 1.
I'm going to pop in there and just bow right in the head.
So as he looks up from his one knee, he comes up with an uppercut, and with that first uppercut, it knocks your head back, knocking you down to 1 HP. There is then a second strike to your chin, not your throat. It feels like he pulled the punch to drop you down to 1 HP, but it does knock you unconscious. He did not kill you, but he did knock you unconscious. That was so close.
I know.
He had 15 HP left.
I should have summoned an elemental.
Great.
Oh, well.
Thanks, Gelsira. I have to live with this big head all day tomorrow.
It could have been anybody's. You guys were both right there.
I raised my arms and let out that dragon roar, baby.
And then Martell roars, and then Hephaestus roars, and your baby dragon lets out a little baby dragon roar.
Puffing out smoke.
The whole arena lets out a giant eruption, and Eris then stands up and lets out a massive applause, and she declares that the singles combat of the Tournament of Blood has completed. All hail your champion, Ari Futan, Grand Champion of Singles Combat. You were right there. You were one spell away. That blight that didn't do any damage to him was the difference.
Yep. I didn't realize he had...
Perfect body.
So he's a total immunity to that?
Yeah,
Jeez.
immune to disease and poison. Purity.
Would that be considered necrotic damage?
Well, it's too late to worry about now.
boom, baby?
Because I feel
It's like, wait a minute.
All right, so I'll
'Cause I
walk
feel
back
like-
out of the arena and get healed.
Are you going to leave her there in the arena?
I'll
unconscious?
take her with me. I'll
That's
put her on
good
my
call.
sling her over my shoulder, carry her out to get healed.
Excellent.
We
So
all
as you leave the arena with Jelsira over your shoulder, she is still breathing because you pulled your punch. She took you almost to dead. There is a large gaping wound in your abdomen that is just pouring out blood. You know you wouldn't have survived another spell from Jelsira.
Yeah, baby.
Thank God to your immunity to poison and disease that saved you from your one monk trait saved you for this fight. And there are clerics that go to both of you, and they heal you guys up. They stitch up your wounds and
Nailed it.
close the gaping wound.
We're the best.
And Lux and Neath are there. Jelsira is back up to full and fully conscious, and as of now, well, not as of now, you are the singles Tournament of Blood champion.
Gelsira, that was a great fight.
What? Did what happened?
Did I win?
Did I win?
No, I knocked
Oh.
you out.
Oh, that blight didn't do anything?
No, I'm
Beca-
immune.
You're immune to disease?
Yes.
But that doesn't make sense because it's
I'm a monk.
it's necrotic damage, not disease. It's
focusing on
necrotic is a
myself.
damage type.
Well, you know.
I feel like there is some,
I mean, blight is disease.
but it's
It's like the name.
but I'm too knocked out to argue.
drunk.
I walk over to Gelsira and I just like pat her on her head.
Let
Oh,
me see
hey,
that
Neef.
shit.
Some of it.
Jenna fell asleep,
Yeah, Jenna.
chewing on. I don't know what she's been chewing on for the last 2 hours.
the-
Wax or
Tobacco.
something.
Oh, hey,
Backy.
hey,
I eat gum while I
it's
sleep.
it's my friends Neef and Lux Bellator.
Hey,
Hi.
guys.
Hey, I'm
I
kind of
look
hungry.
at Ari and just like roll my eyes. Just like, oh God.
I am the champion.
Ari, who did you? Good job, Ari. Who did you beat?
You fool.
What?
What? No.
Goddamn punch drunk. Go get yourself checked out again. I
Well, I'm actually pretty hungry. Like,
feel like you got a
don't know.
concussion. That's no joke.
well, it's fine. I'll just wild shape. Oh wait, oh I can't. Well, I've never been this way before.
Hey, I snuck some ambrosia in.
In a little flask.
I'm gonna pass it off.
Fucking I'm gonna go up to the stands where Hephaestus is, and hopefully Electo's there too. I just assume they're all sitting together being weird.
So as you go up to the stands, you see that people are slowly pouring out of the arena
That's fine.
as the singles tournament is ended. Hephaestus is there, like all of the 12 Olympians are there with Eris, and Electo is there. They're all nodding at you and quiet claps and nods of approval.
I say, my lords, and I bow to them.
Well done, says Hephaestus.
Thank you.
I knew I chose the right one.
You're the best.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. It's high praise.
You ripped the shit out of my cloak.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, I'll fix it.
Thank you. I would appreciate that greatly.
And then Eris is like, yes, well done, Ari.
Thank you.
Congratulations winning singles combat.
Thank you very much. It was rough.
Yeah, I think Gelsira could have beat you.
Probably. Yeah, no, I
How
these
close did she come?
very close. Yeah, no, I was very close. Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was. Yeah, it was.
Well, the four of you are welcome to come back to the mayoral estate for ambrosia and food
Awesome.
and rest. You guys will have teams combat tomorrow. You guys are the first seed, of course, so you will have plenty of time before your match is scheduled.
I put my arm out to Electo.
And she comes over to you and she hugs you and she kisses you on the cheek and she holds her arms around your waist
I love it.
tightly. She's happy to see you alive because she was worried with that big gaping wound in your abdomen.
Yeah, no, that was no joke. That shit hurt a little.
So if you wouldn't mind telling the others to meet back at the mayoral estate, you all have some well-deserved rest.
Sure thing. Thanks a lot.
And you will need it because from what I hear, the teams will be considerably more difficult than what was singles.
oh,
What time
for
is
sure.
it?
But I am the champion.
Right now in the world, it's probably just now getting to the real nighttime, like 8 o'clock at night, but it's artificial night right now. So it looks like it could be midnight, but real time it's like 8. But with artificial night, it's like midnight.
I go back to the others with Electo, I think, probably.
She'll follow you.
Yeah, cool.
And I go back with them.
And I let them know. I say, hey, let's go back to the mayoral estate, chill out, get some ambrosia, sleep it off, hang out with Eris. She's crazy. Maybe some of the other gods will be there. I don't know. It's great.
And as you guys go to leave the arena, all of your possessions are returned to you.
yeah.
All your
Sweet.
water skins of ambrosia, all of your knickknacks, all of your cloaks of invisibility.
What about their
Tchotchkes.
winnings?
Winnings will be obtained the next day from the money changers and the betters.
Good
Not
call there, Lux.
Yeah, you'll be able to collect all of that the next day. But as of now, you guys can have a most wonderful rest. You can eat as much as you would like.
I definitely just
good.
lost like 100 or whatever
You
on the
did,
fight
yeah,
against
beating
Jill.
Gelsira. Yeah,
How many rounds did she win though previously?
3 of
Was
the
it
4.
3? Yeah, so I 15K at least. It's,
Yeah, 3
and then
of the
plus
4.
whatever else I won from the others, but nice.
Well,
Oh man! Congratulations on the first arc of the Tournament of Blood being completed. I imagine there will be Final Fantasy transition music. It is beautiful, sleepy, sleepy music. You guys all benefit from a long rest and a full belly. Be prepared for the teams round of the Tournament of Blood. I think that'll do us for this episode of Some Would Play. Listen next week as the group bands together, finally, assuming Jenna can make it next time.
With
And-
the character sheet, baby. You got
Yeah,
them
with
spells.
character sheet.
You're going to do damage, baby.
For the
And
first
a,
seeded teams.
Upgrade or
Yes.
level up too.
Level up and then do some damage and heal me because I need healing. I suck.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
You won the tournament. Bye.
I win it by getting in there close and take. I was down to 15 HP. In a normal fight,
You're fine.
come on, baby. In a normal fight, I'm rolling ones and fucking up. So
And rolling destiny.
thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SomeWouldPlay. Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Jenna is at Jenna Toll. Daphne is at Dafterthought. And I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.